Hello YouTube, my name is Nero, and welcome back to another episode of KEM Strike Saturday. KEM Strike Saturday, if this is perhaps your first time ever watching the series, is a weekly series here on my channel where subscribers send me in KEM Strikes. And I'm doing my best to go ahead and talk about them, break them down, show them off, and of course at the end of the video, you guys will be able to find a link to that person's channel, as well as in the video description will be also a link to the person that sent me in the KEM Strikes channel to hopefully help their channels grow a bit. This one's pretty fantastic. It was sent in by a guy named Silent Ninja, who has been on a previous episode of KEM Strike Saturday, so you know he's got some good stuff going on. And he's running around the map Sovereign, playing a little bit of Blitz, using the Ripper submachine gun slash assault rifle slash hybrid slash that goofy gun that's coming out in the DLC in a few days. That's what gun he's using. And everyone just likes to see Ripper gameplay. So here we are, we got ourselves another Ripper KEM Strike. We've seen a few videos on the map Sovereign of how to do well, and I think just about all of them is the enemy team is here towards the C area. Now, of course, this is Blitz and not Domination, but work with me on this. If this were Domination, this is where the C flag would be. And you see him just running through and taking everybody out of this room. This room is notorious for where people spawn. And when the game mode's Blitz, right? The game mode is Blitz, the spawns don't change around a whole lot, right? I'm trying to think, in Domination, if you have too many people approaching the enemy flag, then they're going to start spawning the enemy team back on your flag. That way to avoid kind of like a spawn trap, spawn killing scenario. They don't do that on Blitz, because if they did, it'd be pretty unfair. People would be sliding into portals, it'd just kind of be unfair. It kind of reminds me a bit of Demolition. How many of you played Demolition back in, Modern Warfare 2? Maybe some Black Ops. Demolition was insane because you could like literally shoot people as they spawn. And I've got a few videos of me doing that on my channel, but besides the point, this is kind of like that, but not nearly as bad. And so what we got Silent Ninja doing throughout this entire video is he's running throughout this entire building, taking out all the peoples as they come, and as well as outplaying them. You're going to be seeing a really well put together play coming up here where he actually just outplays this guy like crazy and gets the KEM Strike because of it, which is fantastic. And you just look at the reflexes. I do not have these reflexes. I was trying to play a little bit of Call of Duty last night, and my reflexes have dropped because I haven't played Call of Duty in a couple days. And right there, you know, he knew the guy was coming for him. He went there and hid in the corner. The guy ran right past, shot him in the booty, and ended up getting that kill. But like I was saying, I was playing a little bit of Black Ops 1, and I haven't played Call of Duty in maybe 5 days or so, just because I've been playing Pokemon X and Y, because you're completely off topic, but I'm playing Pokemon X and Y and having a lot of fun with that game, right? And I'm playing it, and I go on, like, then I started trying to use this controller, and it was just not working out for me. Like, I was having a lot of difficulty actually doing well with the controller. It just doesn't feel natural. But after a little bit, you kind of get, like, back in the swing of things, back in the groove, but you go throughout this entire video, you see how he was just in the groove the entirety of the video. He just does really good. So I liked it. It was a pretty good overall KEM Strike, I'd say. The game is actually pretty close. It's 14-14. I for the life of me cannot remember if it goes to 15 or 16. We were playing on the map Blitz, but he goes on a really good kill streak here after the actual KEM Strike itself. And God, freak, we can't even see anything. Like, look how, like, it's so, would the color be sepia? We talked about this in a previous episode, but I think the color is sepia. That it's just really hard to actually see what's going on the map right now. But his team has 15, the enemy team has 14, and the game is rapidly approaching the end. But he is just slaying, man. He's on a 40 kill streak. You see it show up right there. He's on a 40 kill streak. And that is what good slaying is. You see one of his teammates, I don't know if it was his friend or not, but his teammate got 10 flag captures right there. He didn't get a single capture. But Silent Ninja didn't need any captures. He was on a 40 kill streak, running through their spawn, taking them out, making it so the enemy team cannot capture their objectives. And this is what good slaying is, in my opinion. I feel as though this is what makes Slayers valuable in Call of Duty. Some people say, like, oh, you're not playing the objective, you're only going for kills. Well, I would say that what he was doing in the enemy spawn right there, how many kills he was getting, plus the KEM Strike, taking everybody out, I think he was a pretty big reason as to why his team won that match of Blitz. And that's why I like it for this week's episode of KEM Strike Saturday. I hope you guys all enjoyed this episode. If you did, please be sure to leave a rating where you guys feel the video deserves. And if you guys like to go ahead and have your guys' KEM Strikes on next week's episode of KEM Strike Saturday, everything you guys need to see is on your screen right now. Upload to YouTube as unlisted. Make sure there's no commentary on it, no color correction. Please try and disable resample and render out the video in 60 frames per second. That definitely helps out a lot. If you guys like to go ahead and check out Silent Ninja, he's man's partnered with Full Screen, does live gameplay, does not live gameplay, has lots of high scoring gameplay stuff on his channel, some montages, funny stories, and more. Just good channel. Go there and check out Silent Ninja. I hope you guys all enjoyed this episode of KEM Strike Saturday. If you did, please be sure to leave a rating. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day.